the Celtics. Brandon Bass is checked in for Olynyk. Turner comes in for Green, and it's Thornton in for Brantley.
Well, the Celtics certainly played with a lot of passion last year. They got off to a start that few thought they would achieve, but even playing with passion can't cover up the holes in the roster.
On the floor for Boston, Rajon Rondo is out there with Thornton. Then it's Turner. Then it's Brandon Bass, and it's Sellinger, and it's the fourth spot.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play. That's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
And it's the general in for Sacramento.
Well, you have to give all the credit in the world to this young man. He fought his way onto the roster, and now he'll be signed with them the rest of the way.
You know, it's nerve-wracking to be on a 10-day contract, but he just kept his head down and worked and was rewarded with the contract.
You got to give the Celtics credit, though. They were never really in contention for anything last year, but Clark, they played their heart.
Yeah, they did play hard, played with energy. And that goes a long way to trying to build the foundation of being successful going forward. They might not have done much more last year. That attitude is something to do.
For Boston, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Well, solid numbers for this club from the free throw line this season, shooting about 77% collectively.
Sacramento making some changes. Mozgov, he's checked in for Cousins. Thompson comes in for Carl Landry. And it's Terrian for Stauskas.
The Kings, one of the youngest teams in the league. They're trying to build through the draft, but with mixed results over the last couple of seasons. Marcus Cousins, the only player who's truly distinguished himself as a significant building block.
Boston leading by 3. Rondo drives in. Passes shot. Good. Bass has got 6 points.
Just putting on a passing display out there.
Well, just to add another fantastic assist to the highlight reel for this guy.
And the Kings, Clark, over the last 5 years, drafting in that 5 to 7 range. They took Cousins, traded down, remember, for Jimmy Fredette.
Yep.
Then Thomas Robinson out of Kansas, another Jayhawk in 13, Ben McLemore.
Yeah, McLemore struggled a bit in his rookie season. Aside from Cousins, not the difference makers you'd hope for to this point. We'll see if this year is different though.
Well, always interesting to check out the first-year stars of the NBA, and on that list are the rookies who have been almost automatic from the field this past month. Take a look at the general. So solid around the basket, currently 3rd in the league.
And his confidence is just going to keep growing if he continues shooting the ball like he has over the past month.
You know, it's really invaluable for a rookie to have a good stretch of play like that. It can really calm a first-year guy down and allow him to play at a high level.
Here's Thompson, and he banks in the lane.
Glass work there. Rebounds have been a little tough to come by for them in this quarter.
Well, it looks to me like they're still finding their way out there, but it is early.
Here's Smart. There's the block. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession.
And a look at how the Celtics performed over the last month here, Kevin. 2nd in steals, 6th in assists, and they're in the top 10 in rebound. This is a team that does a good job getting on the glass.
No, they just play hard, Clark. They play hard every single night, and that's really shown in those steals totals that you talked about. They really attack the offense. They try to make every possession a difficult one. And when they're on their game, they're forcing turnovers, creating havoc, and then getting out in transition.
6 on the shot clock. Out to Turner. From deep 3-point range. No luck. The Kings trailed by 5. Okay, that's a 2-pointer. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Last game for the Celtics, it was a loss to the Atlanta Hawks.
They came out flat that night and could never really get it going. Not their best effort for sure, Clark.
No, I agree with you. And I thought maybe they could find somebody to come off the bench and give them a spark, but it didn't happen.
And Thornton gets to Smart. Fades and shoots. And the basket by Thornton. And the Celtics lead by 8.
Kevin, you look at how they've built this lead, and one reason is their outstanding shooting from beyond the arc. That's always a weapon.
Offensive rebound. That drops.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
So it's the Celtics now. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Smart passes to Turner. The dish out to Thornton. Back to Turner. Pass to Smart. And here's Thornton. 11-point game his last outing. The Celtics working the ball around now. They get it again. Won't. That one rolling around and rims out. Puts up a prayer. Shot is off. The second quarter just getting set to start. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Boy, a ton of threes.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Cousins. Thompson comes in for Carl Landry. Rudy Gay's checked in for Stauskas. And it's the general in for Ray McCallum. The general in at shooting guard. Thompson is out there with Mozgov. Then there's Rudy Gay, and it's Collison at the point guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. The general passes again. That's good. Gay's got 4 this quarter.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Rudy Gay traded twice in the last couple of seasons. Really, it was his big contract that led to him being dealt. Because Gay is a quality player, but the feeling was his production just didn't live up to the cost.
Turner kicks to Rondo. Shoots from 12. And he gets it to go. Rondo's got 11 points.
I like the way they're working the ball inside, because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
Jason Terry, he's checked in for Sacramento.
I had a chance to check out stats for Rajon Rondo. Some tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. He's right around 13 points a night, 8 assists, and just over 3 steals. And whether it's been intercepting passes in the open court or picking someone's pocket, his defense has really been giving opponents major headaches.
Well, we know that's the name of the game, Steve. Constantly impacting the ball, harassing guys all over the court. That gives you a chance to win for sure.
Nice kick out after the defense had collapsed on him.
Austin leading by 5. With a screen for Rondo. Here's Turner, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
Rondo kicks to Thornton. Back to Rondo. 1:31 left in the first half. Outside Rondo, outside Turner. That one rolling around and rims out. The Kings trailed by 5. The drive by Gay. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Chicago, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far. And they're definitely the team to beat. And of course, Boston, they're looking to turn it around down at the bottom of the conference now.
You know, looking at Boston, they've just got to learn a few lessons from what they're going through this year. I mean, to use that experience to make sure that they grow from it.
Well, you always want to be getting better, Clark. So I like what you're talking about. I mean, sometimes you can learn from adversity, learn from your mistakes. That's what this club has to do from here on out. Well, Jared Sullinger grew up with the game. His father was a demanding high school coach. The word is that Jared was actually doing football drills at the age of 2. Shooting regulation free throws by 3. You see how strong he is, and he's got a great IQ and skill for the game.
And Sullinger's father coaching him to a state title his junior season at Northland High School.
Yeah, Satch, one of the outstanding high school coaches in the state of Ohio, enjoying retirement now. And the season prior to that, they've been eliminated from the playoffs after his father, Satch, sat Jared down for failing to turn in a school assignment. He was sending Jared a message, no shortcuts, athletically or academically. The message was received.
Absolutely. Back to Rondo. Here's the floater.
The question is, do they go 2 for 1 here?
Can they get a good shot in time? That's the question.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's the general. Here's Mozgov. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Mozgov's got his second basket.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
Oh, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
And a wide open look for Thornton. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Terry with it. Here's the general, and that's not going to go. And a tight game here is...
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Rajon Rondo has been sensational.
All of a sudden tonight, he's become their big assist man. I mean, his passing was the key.
All right, you're up.
Oh, yeah.
That's McCallum in for Stauskas. And then for Boston, Gerald Wallace. He's checked in for Jared Sullinger. Green comes in for Turner. And Smart subbed in for Bradley. On the court for the Celtics, Green is out there with Wallace. That's Rajon Rondo. Then there's Smart, and it's Olynyk in at the 5. And it's Rondo penetrating for the lead. And that's 2 points on the layup. Rondo's got 15.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
For Darren Collison. And now let's bring up the numbers and show you the point guards with the highest assist rate over the past month. Number 5 is Rajon Rondo.
And obviously assists are the name of the game at the point guard position. That's not lost on these guys. It's all about team basketball with them.
You know, Steve, the court vision all of these players possess is outstanding. That, to me, is the most important attribute an effective point guard can have, and they all have it in spades.
Now let's send it to Doris on the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Rajon Rondo has gone from the young star understudy to the leadership role. Former teammate, the truth, Paul Pierce said, Rondo is mature. He understood what was coming. Before he had me and KG to lean on. Now he's the guy. He's the captain. I think he's ready. Great endorsement from a terrific leader in his own right.
High praise, Doris. Thanks.
And with a quick chance here, let's take a look now at some of the numbers for Rondo. 3rd in assists, 7th in steals. There aren't too many guys more efficient offensively around the league. He's in the top 15 in field goal percentage.
And Steve, let's mention his top 3 assist ranking again. I mean, he is so motivated to get his teammates the ball in the best spot possible. I think that's what he gets the most joy out of. That's what drives him, setting up other people.
And the Kings making a change here. Osgood's checked in. Here's the general. He's guarded by Thornton. Over to the wing. Sacramento needs to get off the shot. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
Well, you know, head coach Brad Stevens of the Celtics is coaching a much different game in the pros than we see in college. A lot of difference. But if anybody can make that transition, I really think he's certainly the guy that could. He's bright, he's hard to work on, he communicates well, he's innovative, he showed that innovativeness at the college level. So I think he's got all of the ingredients to become a college coach who is successful as an NBA coach.
Here's Smart. Second chance shot, and the layup is good. 9 points for Kelly Olynyk.
And that bucket adds to what's been a big differential in points in the paint between these two teams.
Defensively, the intensity just hasn't been there. They've got to pick up the pace.
Exceptional play to take the bump and still get it up and down.
Yeah, way to stay with it and look to finish the play right there.
The Kings making a switch here. Terry's checked in. Celtics also with a sub. Pass is checked in. Stolen by Terry. By himself. Hammers it in after taking it the length of the floor.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
It really does allow your offense to flow better. You can get out and run and get easy opportunities. Then everybody gains confidence. The mid-range jumper becomes a pretty high percentage shot for him when he has that kind of space.
36 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's the general. Here's Thompson. Rebound by Olynyk. There's 21 seconds left in the third. Here's Smart. And it's off the back rim. No good.
He's yet to make an impact from the field, but his team is taking care of business.
Thompson dishes to Mazda. And Boston with the rebound. Here's Smart. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And a moment here to look back at our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, no question, this was going to be the winner. Just take a look.
And for Sacramento, Celtics also with a sub. Rajon Rondo's checked in for Avery Bradley. Landry and Cousins patrol the paint. Stauskas is the 2 with Gay playing small forward. And it's Collison at the 1 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Turner passes to Thornton. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
He's really looking to stretch this lead out, even with the cushion they have. Still letting it fly from long range. I love the aggressiveness.
The generally checked in for Darren Collison. The Kings leading. The general passes to Gay. And low to Cousins. Olenek with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Rondo with the ball. And Turner kicks to Rondo. And a wide open look for Thornton. And it's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Thornton's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for the Celtics. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Celtics.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort to the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break.
You know, Boston has shown they're a team that's not afraid to make a deal with one of their stars if they think it's going to benefit the team. And quite often, those deals have worked out for them.
The Celtics making a switch here. Green's checked in.
As you said with Boston, it's an attitude that most teams would like to have, but many just can't really stomach the idea of parting with an all-star. The Celtics have shown they can do that.
Olenek dishes to Thornton. The pass to Olenek. It's deflected. 5 to shoot.
What a stellar outing in this one for Olenek. He's got 10 rebounds and 2 rejections. He's piling up the rejections to go along with the tremendous work he's done on the glass.
Really controlling the action down in the paint. It's been his game so far.
And the Kings making a change. For Boston, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. Now the feed to Cousins. The 9-foot shot. And the shot is good. Well, for the Celtics, it's worked out quite a bit in the franchise's history.
Never out of it for too long. Doing whatever it takes to improve the team is part of the history of that franchise.
The generally checked in for Darren Collison. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Brad Stevens had some words for his team over the break. He said, guys, this is the kind of game we're capable of playing when we put our minds to it. I knew we had it in us. Just like I know we're going to come out on top. Let's finish this thing. Guys?
Rondo, good.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
Sacramento's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. The general passes to Stauskas. Here's the general. And again, it's Sacramento converted.
A very good half for them from the field. They've got their shooting percentage up over 50%.
Now, they got a great chance to go ahead and close this game out because their offense is really clicking right now. That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
Gay left side. He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
Wow.
that could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Clark. That's a crowd pleaser if I've ever seen it.
And Sullinger kicks to Rondo. And a wide open look for Thornton. A three-pointer, no good.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. He'll knock that down more often than not.
Celtics trailed by 5.
the opposite of the first.
Two left to play here in the fourth. Gabe wishes to Cousins. Gabe passes to the general. Second chance effort. The shot no good. Great D that time from Green. The Celtics shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Rondo kicks goal in it. Comes up empty down low.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered. What a beautiful play inside, using that height advantage to just lay the ball up and in when they really needed a basket.
In low to Cousins.
Ooh, pressure basket right there.
Now that's coming through in the clutch.
So it's Boston now. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Rondo kicks to Green. Pass to Sullinger. From 15 feet away. Yes! And that shot brings them to within just one. That one just took the air right out of the crowd.
Yeah, he simply said, sit down and keep quiet with that one.
Yeah, that's right. Nothing coming out of these fans now.
Here's the general. Sinks it. Huge shot there, and the crowd hard knows it.
Complete euphoria there, Kevin. They're going crazy.
Talk about some happy people. These fans are fired up.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Rondo. Now Thornton. Fires from 14. Connects! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Smart. Use that big height advantage with the shot out.
Well, it's hard to put a big man on him he's that far from the hoop. I mean, he's versatile.
Well, you do what you have to do to extend this game and try to get the ball back.
In this situation, clock management is crucial.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Huge free throws there, and that could be the difference. It will force, more than likely, a desperation three-point attempt. Boy, a 3 here would be huge.
Yeah, a chance to tie it up and make it even with the game on the line.
So it's the Kings taking the win in this one. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that, Clark.
They sure don't. And when it was gut check time, this team kept their composure, kept their emotions in check, and got it done.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, Rudy, congratulations on the win.
Coach. Hey, man, what's up? Yo, glad you can make it.
You've gone farther than any kid I've ever coached. Of course I'm going to make it.
Everything good?
Yeah, listen. We'd love to have you come by and visit the kids sometime.
Hey, no problem. I'm going to do that, okay? Will do. But I got to run right now. I'll talk to you later. I'll see you soon. Huh?
All right, sounds good.
Yo, so what's up? It's not every day that you're in the hood.
Just wanted to drop a little knowledge your way. We're in an exclusive club. A lot of people think the NBA life is easy, but I know different. There are ups and downs, pressures most people don't got a clue about. Wanted to make sure you're dealing okay.
Oh yeah, man, I'm good.
All right, because if I've learned anything, is that you have to tune out all of the noise. Only thing that matters is what happens between the lines. Do the work, listen to the coaches, and the results will take care of themselves. Because at the end of the day, it's not about the money, the nice hotels, the private jets. Remember that and you'll be fine, all right?
Yeah, man, I get that. We're straight.
I was in town with another one of my clients, Dante Exum, and had to see if the rumors were true. Guess they are. New digs. Look who's moving up in this world. I'm sure you already know Dante, the biggest player to come out of Australia since ever. He can run the point, move over to the two-guard, whatever anybody needs. He's about to take the league by storm.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
And this is the man I was telling you about, Dante. Destined to be the biggest undrafted success in the history of the league. Ballin', making money, going places.
Maybe, but he's gonna have to go through me to get there.
Ha! Boy, you acting like that's a challenge.
Take it however you want. You see what I mean on the court.
Fellas, let's keep it cordial. We're all in the same money-making family here.